Hello everyone and welcome to another tutorial. Now this one's going to be all about audio in Sony Vegas. Now audio is a thing that doesn't really have a be-all end-all solution. There is one blanket thing I like to do to all of my projects, all of my audio tracks, like no matter what. But other than that, it's all dependent on the project. Which method you use, what do you want to do with it. But I'm going to show you different methods to fix audio clipping, audio ducking, volume control, all that. Now, first off, I have a test recording that I made here. I'm going to play it in a minute, but it is a little loud, so I'll count down before I do so. I want you to keep your eyes here on these audio bars here. Make sure everything is set to default. Default here. It should start at 0 here. Okay, I'm going to play it. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is a test recording.
Okay. Now you saw that it almost clipped. It was like on the cusp, the limit of the bars here. Now what I like to do for every audio track that I ever have is right click the slider, change the balance to -3. I'm going to play it again in 3, 2, 1. Keep your eyes up here and go.
This is a test recording.
Now you see how it was limited to the 3 here. Everything in this track will be limited to that 3. But there is something else. Say you have another audio. They are overlapping. Even if I bring this one to -3, now this will get loud, so forewarning. 3, 2, 1, play.
This is a test recording.
See, they clipped. Even with the limit, them stacking on top of each other still overcame that limit. Now, you could lower it down to -6, and that will fix the limit. Let's play it again. Forewarning, loud. 3, 2, 1.
This is a test recording.
See, it fixed the limit. But everything in the track gets lowered to -6. Now, let's say you have something quiet. Like, you have something quiet. Let's say this is quiet. And it's limited to -6. Once the video got over here, it would be way too quiet to hear. So instead, you could just take this second one, whichever one you deem to be too high, whichever one that's not, let's say the background noise. You want to lower the background noise a bit. You can take this and lower the slider down, bring it up or down, depending on whatever you want, or you can go to the effects. Now, if you don't see the effects thing here, you're probably too far zoomed out. If it's like that, you just see the lines, you just zoom in, it should be there. So you click effects, there's a volume effect. That's all we need, simple. Now this is all dependent on the project. You lower it, have a listen, it's all trial and error. Lower it more, have a listen. It's all up to you, whichever sounds best for you. Just keep messing with it, trial and error. Now let's remove this, we don't need this. That's about it for volume control on that end. There's one more thing I wanted to show you, which is audio ducking. Now, we have a song here. We have some music over this audio here, the same clip. But this clip isn't as loud. So it should be a jumbled mess. Let's have a listen in 3, 2, 1.
This is a test recording.
Now you see that the music's overtaking the voice. You can't really hear it clearly. Now we're going to do some audio ducking to fix that. So we're going to right click in this blank spot in the track, insert an envelope, volume. Now this line showed up. You might not have noticed it. Let me undo. Watch this line disappear. It goes through the entire track. Undo. And bring it up again. Volume. There's the line. Now what we want to do is add some points. This is the audio. This right here is the audio we want to duck. Now we're going to add 2 points to each side. Add point. Oops. Add point. There we go. Now we just lower the volume. Let's bring it to around there. To around. That's good. There we go. Now when I play it, it should lower just for here, just for the voice. Let's have a listen in 3, 2, 1.
This is a test recording.
See? Now, this is also dependent on your project and what you like. You can raise this, lower this, however you please. I like to have these outer ones further out a little bit, so it's more of a gradual volume increase and decrease, so it's not just an instantaneous drop, like it might be jarring. I like to bring these out just a bit to have more of a gradual thing here. Let's have a listen to this. 3, 2, 1, play.
This is a test recording.
Now again, it's dependent on you. It's all dependent on you. Now you can also change the transition here. Let's see, fast. See, I made it a fast decline. We can go slow, slow decline. Oops. Sometimes they can be finicky. They are little tiny squares after all. Now that's about it for volume. The rest is all up to you. It's all dependent on your project. There's one pointer I can give you, which is anything that can move, like this slider here, or these points here. Let's say they're moving way too fast for you, and you want a specific decibel number. Like, say if you want this one to match this one. You can hold control as you click and drag to slow it down. It moves a lot slower. And click and drag this, it'll move a lot slower. See, it moves a lot slower. That's about it. Hopefully this helps some of you. This, if you use these methods properly, there's the gain, the volume effect, these decibel limiters for the entire track, and these volume envelopes. Those are 4 methods you could use to fix any audio problem you have. The rest is up to you. I gave you the tools. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully it helps you. Now, if you enjoy my tutorials, please let me know down below and I'll keep doing them. And if you'd like to support me, you could subscribe and leave a like. And I have a Discord link down below if you want to join that and talk with everyone, including myself. I will see you on the next one, and be safe. Bye-bye.